crazy fan stories. Do you have any?
Oh my God. So I had this one really, really crazy fan story. So like I told you guys, I had my brand, More My Hustle. And then this is before I even knew to get a P.O. box. That's why I always tell y'all, like, make sure y'all get my book, because I made so many mistakes coming up as an entrepreneur. I didn't even have a P.O. box. I used to send all my mail out from my home address, which was my parents' house at the time. So one time it was this man, and he came from Philadelphia all the way to my house. He said he ordered a t-shirt, and he knocked on my door, and my dad went to the door like, Jayda, who is this man outside for you? I'm like, you know, I don't know that man. He's like old as hell. So the man came. He said he brought a t-shirt for me. He even brought the t-shirt with him. He was like, I brought this t-shirt. I just want to give Jayda a hug. And mind you, now I lived in a gated community. So he walked all the way from the gate all the way to my address. And it was the creepiest thing ever. Like, we had to call the police. I had to get a restraining order put out on him. He was 28 years old. At that time, I was only 17. It just was so much. My daddy was about to shoot this man and everything. Like, that was one of the craziest things that has happened. And after, you know, the police left, they didn't arrest him because, you know, he didn't do anything to me. And he wasn't able to, like, get near me because they wouldn't let me come outside. But that right there just was a big eye-opener. Like, people are really crazy. So ever since then, I had to get my P.O. box and, you know, start doing things the right way. But people are crazy for real. So I done had a couple of incidents like that. You know, sometimes I could be out at a restaurant. I'll post where I'm at, and, like, a group of girls will just show up like, oh, my God, we found you. So sometimes I just got to, you know, watch what I do, watch what I post and stuff like that. But it gets crazy out here in these streets, okay? It gets real crazy.
It's unbelievable that a grown man.
Yes, he was so old. It was so weird.
That takes balls.
Right.
Crazy. And before I let you go, I ask everybody I interview, what advice do you have for the young ladies who want to come up in the beauty fashion business? How you have?
So my advice to anybody, you know, trying to get into the beauty industry is stay consistent. Pick a goal. Make sure you know, whatever you want out of your company or your business, set a goal for it. That way you know what you're, you know, working towards. Every week I set a goal with my business. Like, this week I want to make $50,000, or this week I want to do this, or this week I'm going to make sure I send out 500 orders. So it's always good to set a goal because you know what you're working towards. And one more piece of advice is just be yourself. Always, you know, be you. Don't try to keep up with, you know, all these other boutiques or hair companies or, you know, all these other people in the fashion industry, because I know sometimes we do get discouraged because there's so many people in the hair business. A lot of people tell me, like, Jayda, how you still sell hair and all these people sell it? It's just like, you got to be yourself, stay consistent, and set goals. And that's my advice to anybody who's interested in becoming, you know, an entrepreneur, or even being in the beauty industry.
Ladies and gentlemen, more Jayda.
Thank y'all.